Trying to be my match?
Respectfully, I have to decline.
You have to.
You're pretty though.
Oh, okay.
You said what? You said.
I said she's pretty, but I just have to respectfully decline today, you know?
Okay.
All right. So does anybody else think that she is their match? Does anybody else think she's their match? Going once. Going twice. Nobody? No? Nope. All right. So number 4, I'm gonna have to ask you to take a seat.
Okay, that's great.
This has become a woman's reality, guys. And the thing is, like, this is a woman's worst nightmare. Guys like shifting. Like, typically women are like this, but guys are like passing up on chicks, even complimenting them, which is, you know, a triple stinger to women because women don't like their egos tampered with. They don't like to be having games ran on them, but they love running the game. And it's starting to come to fruition. Women are starting to get rejected. And these guys are young.
One race you wouldn't date.
I'm not into black women.
Oh. Why is this always the answer? I need to know this right now.
So you think I'm ugly?
No, that's not it. You're conventionally a very pretty girl. It's just a preference. I actually tried to kind of see a black girl for a little bit, but I just couldn't like get into it. Like, I mean, if a girl's half, it's different. But like a girl who's like fully black, for some reason, it's just...
So it's just like a preference of skin tone. So you don't like black people?
I love black people, but I'm just not attracted sexually to black women.
What's one race that you wouldn't date?
Definitely Caucasian men.
This is such a childish and immature response. Like, the thing is, he literally told you that he tried it before. And the simple fact that he has a preference and he's not bowing at black women's feet or bowing at your feet, it's a problem. And she just said, Caucasian men. She did that out of spite. That's crazy, bro. You can't even have conversations with these hair-hatted hooligans, man.
Rank yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. What would you do? What? Yeah, let's get back to reality.
No, I'm in reality.
No, you're not in reality.
I'm in reality.
You're not in reality. If you're going to be a 10, we can end this. Because that's not reality. You're not a supermodel.
So I'm far from ugly, honey.
I didn't say that.
So
You made this combative, man. If you really want to say you're a 10, that's fine. But show me what the model contracts are.
I don't want to be a model.
I didn't ask you whether you want to be a model or not.
Somebody asked me today.
But you're not. But man, you're not a. But you're not. But you're not that. Come on.
Okay. Well, you said show me where the model contract. Somebody asked me today. Oh,
Okay.
do you model?
Let's try this. Let's try this again. Where would you honestly rank yourself?
I just told you.
A 10.
Yeah. Maybe to you I'm not, but beauty's in the eye.
No. So you're a 10.
Yeah.
You don't want to be like this.
Yeah, you're a 10, all right, in something. A 10 on the Richter scale of delusion. But of course, she would literally sit up and try to argue with the late great KS, RIP, who was literally an image consultant. So if you don't have any Vogue contracts, you're not a model, and your story that you made up. Somebody asked me today if I was a model. That's made up. That's cap. Nobody asked you that.
So you mean to tell me that there are no women that are more attractive than you?
What?
I'm asking.
It's hard.
If you're a 10, that means you're at the top.
It's like I'm not.
If you're a 10, that means you're at the top. A 100 on a test is as high as you can go. It's a perfect grade. You're saying you're a 10, a 100 on the test. Are you saying that there's nobody who scores higher than you on looks? You're in the top percentile worldwide.
Possibly. Possibly, honestly, but it doesn't matter to me. No other woman I'm intimidated by. Not one. I'm not.
Guys, listen to her. She sounds so confident on this call with the late great Kevin Samuels, but literally, like, if a 10 out of 10 was in the room and listened to this conversation, she'd be laughing and snickering in the back. And if she spotted that supermodel or that 10 out of 10 in the room, she would literally back down. If Kevin was there with one of his baddies, a really bad chick, she would be singing a whole different tune. I'm telling you.
If you love yourself, yes, you're a 10 in your eyes. You're a 10 in your heart. But from a realistic standpoint, if you are a 7 walking around, you can love yourself as a 10. That's fine. But on an objective scale, you would be a 7. Therefore, you would date that or below.
Another way to look at it is, instead of just what you view yourself as, let's say you lined up 100 men, what would they rate you if they were honest?
I don't really care.
If you lined up 100 men, do you think they'd rate you as a 10?
Probably not. Everybody has a different point of view. Like me and my friends, like I'll rate a guy a 9 and she'll rate him a 3. Like everybody.
It's subjective, 100%. Yeah, but just going off the objective scale, I gave myself an 8 because I know I am conventionally attractive strictly because I make my living off of my looks. But I think the point that they're trying to make and the point that he's trying to make is off an objective scale. It is delusional for a woman to rate herself as a 10 if she's not, because it's subjective.
Is that women like overtly reject you, like, oh no, I'm not interested. Men silently reject women. What I mean by that is he might hang out with you, he might go on dates with you, he might even give you a chance and like sell the dream, but the reality is he already declined you from way before because you put out certain pictures or you behave a certain way, and he thinks, I think she's a whore, so I'm not going to take her seriously. But he'll still egg it on and make you not feel that way because girls are very emotional. So girls just got to be a little bit more intelligent, understand that what they put out there is definitely going to hurt them in the long run when it comes to finding a guy, because men are very big on images. No guy wants to walk in a room and have everybody laugh at him and be like, ah, bro, I can see your girl's vagina for $2.99 on OnlyFans or something. So it's like, that's just, you know what I mean?
Wow, you're gorgeous. How you doing?
How are you?
I'm alright. Why you got that on though?
What do you mean?
I'm not really dressed for a date.
I mean, I'm really just here for the free food, so.
Okay. Well, you at least coming over after?
I don't really do that on the first date.
Oh, man. I have to drop you right here, man.
Oh,
no beat, no eat.
Alright. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too. Have a good one. Unfollow me.
Nice. You see, women, they never learn. See, that's the thing. It's like women just do not expect for men to catch on and be 17 steps ahead of them. Like, they could just use these same tactics over and over. Like, dudes are going to start kicking you out of the whip more often, and you're not going to have any dating prospects if you don't change the game up, ladies. You guys are literally getting, like, picked off, intercepted every single time.
Hello?
Hey, can we talk for a sec?
Yeah, I guess. What's up?
I know we've been through our ups and downs, but I still really have feelings for you.
You're joking.
No, like...
What am I just supposed to overlook the fact that you my dad? You.
What the fuck? I mean, in all honesty, this shit was in bad faith. Like, you can't even skip over that. Like, she literally calling this guy because she's embarrassed. She's literally trying to show face. Her friends are not holding her accountable, but they're going on with the shenanigans per usual. But yeah, man, like, his response was so warranted, and it was great at the same time.
Like my future boyfriend.
No, I don't. I can't lie to you.
Why?
You're not really my type.
Oh.
Good though. No, yeah, you look good. What's your name?
Danny.
Danny, nice to meet you. Suhail. Okay.
Well, you're putting me through hell. So, after that rejection.
Nah, I didn't mean like I'm trying to be like.
That's
the most
okay. No, you are
you
being
know
respectful.
what I mean?
I'm just sad, but you know, it's okay.
Nah, yeah, you're good. You know, we'll both move on and probably forget about this
Yeah.
interaction.
This was a very
But
polite rejection, and I appreciate it. Honestly.
You want my Instagram? I'll give
Well,
you my
no,
Instagram.
if we don't want each other, that's totally fine. We can part ways here and, you know, air kiss each other goodbye and call it a day.
It's all good. You'll be good.
Thank you.
You're pretty enough to find someone.
Thank you.
know what I mean? Yeah.
You have a good heart.
Nah, yeah, I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you. Have a great day.
Thanks.
Rejected.
Calling. Hey. I just wanted to like call and say that I think you're like really cute. And I think that I have like feelings for you.
Okay.
Do you feel the same way?
Nah, but I mean, I'm into one of your friends, so if you want to put in a word for me,
What?
be great.
What friend?
Katie.
If only she could have done this with a guy who actually likes her like she likes this guy. But women always swing for the fences and shoot for the guys that they typically don't qualify for. And on the other end, it's just hilarious because the friend is what he's attracted to. The fact that this guy was so blunt and he didn't care. He was like, could you put the good word in for me? Man, shout out to him, man. I love when guys like stand out like that because it's like, bro, what? Most guys are afraid of women. It's like, why are you afraid of them? Like, they're just women. Like, you're the guy. Be the guy. Like,
I would hope me and you can do something together one day.
I'd be like,
I do too.
Yeah, I really think it could be dope. It should be called Tinder going wrong, where we meet on Tinder, and then we find out you're not my type, I'm not your type, but we already on it.
I don't believe that I'm not your type. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to the people watching this. And don't spill water on my couch.
Oh, shiver my timbers! Shut up, man!
Okay. What he really means when he says he doesn't have a type is you are not his type, right? Because if you were his type, he'd say you are his type. So if he's saying, I don't have a type, it just means you're not my type, but I'll settle for you if you let me. Don't let him.
And let me guess, for some reason that irks you and you just can't get past it because a guy doesn't find you attractive. Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise.
Or tell me the truth. What's your body count?
In the 50s.
Have you had a partner?
Yes.
For how long?
A year.
How old are you now?
I'm 19.
Based on your answers, I'm going to say you're telling the truth.
Yes.
He belongs to the streets.
I'm looking for a dominant man.
Okay.
Yes, someone who's masculine and can fit my submissiveness.
Okay. And let's go to our next guy. If we can have your name, age, and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Joe, my age is 37, and she started talking about submissive and dominant. That's some game right there.
Okay, so if somebody really does tell you, hey, I'm feminine, like this is really how I am.
I don't need you to tell me that.
I know, but I mean, she asked the question, so like this is the person I am.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. I feel the energy. So if you feminine, you always feminine, and I'm gonna always feel that feminine energy. Just like if I'm feminine, you gonna feel my feminine energy. But if I'm masculine, I'm looking at you in your eyes and I'm saying, "What's up with you tonight? I'm trying to take you out." You gonna feel it.
Okay.
You don't need what's understood. Don't need to be said. So, but you my speed as far as looks. But when you said that, I was like, her mind is different. And I don't know, it's too calculated.
Yep, there goes that male awareness that I keep mentioning. Guys are starting to understand. Just because she got a big backside, she's cute and attractive, dudes are not going off of that. And they're noticing little nuances and things that she's throwing out there. And it just screams chameleon. It screams chameleon. And what she's doing is she's trying to adapt so she can get a situation in the dating market to try to appear like the things that men now are talking about. She's probably invaded the male space and figured out, okay, guys want submissive, they want this now, they want that, and I'm going to present myself that way and say that, you know, this and that and then the third, but honestly, she's just a chameleon. Because if you get in a relationship with her, you're going to want to get out of it just as fast.
To all old men, you make me very uncomfortable. Look at me and look at you. Wow. Way to be humble. If there's anything that gym culture doesn't need more of, it's cocky, arrogant videos like this and entitled people like you. Then you go and put in the caption to know your place as if you're better than everyone. First off, not all old men are creeps. Not everyone wants you, and old men have every right to be at the gym without people like you acting like that. But I tell you what, if you want to keep making videos like this, being cocky, thinking you're better than people, then you should know your place, which is working out at home, where you don't have to worry about anyone making you feel uncomfortable. But until then, you need to do better.
Follow this path, and it's like right next to the parking structure.
Okay, wait, are you single?
Yeah.
Sammy, nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you.
You have really pretty eyes.
Thank you. Shit.
Okay, wait, I'm just wondering. Do you want a kiss?
No, I'm okay.
You're okay?
Thank
Wait,
you.
how can I make that a yes?
Maybe later.
Maybe later?
You know what the craziest thing about this clip is? This is probably the exact way that she rejected the guys that are simps, orbiters, and that are in her friend zone that want to smash and get with her and be with her. And she got a taste of her own medicine for doing the same thing that turns her off, being overzealous, jumping the gun, and being way too thirsty.
Let me tell you something. If I like the way she moved, there are many other men who do the same thing, like the way she moved.
You know, after 60 years, you never told me you liked the way I moved when I danced.
Well,
That's watch this.
you never danced in bed.
Would you rather be stuck in a desert with a dog or a woman?
Dog, for sure.
A dog.
Dog.
A dog.
Dog. Dog is man's best friend.
Hi, is this Michael?
Yes.
This is John from John Breaks Bad News. I have some bad news for you from your friends.
What is it?
From your allies at Jesuit.
Okay.
Your girlfriend cheated on you. Situation was that Sydney, his girlfriend, went up to Steamboat last weekend with some friends. She ended up hooking up with her ex-boyfriend, Sam Morton. Does that sound right?
Who is this?
My name's John from John Breaks Bad News.
Who called you to tell me this?
All it says is that they wanted me to say it was from the allies at Jesuit. I'm sorry, bud.
Although this may suck for that guy, but he'll get over it eventually. But this just shows me that at least this guy has friends that give a crap about him, that really care what's going on in his life, his mental health, and things of that nature. Because would you rather have your friends let you know what's going on and that your chick is doing these things behind your back, or you come home one day being oblivious, your friends not telling you anything, or they being oblivious, and then you find out years later that she's been screwing the mailman? Like, shout out to his homies, but you'll get over it, man. She ain't worth it, man. Kick her back to the street, bro.
Y'all, I saw this headline. Modern woman having a mental breakdown after being rejected. I can kind of see that. Here's why. Women can't handle desiring a man that does not desire them in return. This is a hard pill for us to swallow. Remember, all women want to be desired and want to feel desirable. Now, women today are not being realistic about their choices in men. Women know that men choose based on looks most of the time. And so if they're not being chosen or they're not being desired by the person that desires them, they think it's because they're not attractive. And that boils down into other things. Women internalize that. This can turn into depression and anxiety. Therefore, women not putting themselves out there to be rejected. That's why we have to remember Matthew 7:12. Do unto others as you would have others do unto you. Therefore, treat others the way that you would want to be treated.
If he don't chase you, then you don't want him. I want a man to chase me. I want him to be masculine. I don't want to have to.
You like the separated rules?
Yes.
Would you be happy with like staying at home, being a mother, having
cooking and getting taken care of? Yeah,
I respect that.
Absolutely. You want a guy that is like can make a decision for you, can provide and everything, and be emotionally available. But you also want to be able to like when there's times where you want a woman wants to be dominant, want to be like have her way. You know when to let that wall down. Like a man just have to know that balance. As a man, you just know.
Yeah, those guys that are simp, those guys know. The guys that are able to be manipulated by this and fall for it because they're desperate, that you end up getting away or throwing away later on. Yeah, you can trick those guys, but guys that are actually men that are dominant and masculine, they're dominant and masculine all the time. So once you actually even try to assert it, not even that way. Men, I could just tell. Like I could pause it and I could just tell. She didn't have to say anything. I could already tell the type of chick she is just by her body language, just by the expressions on her face. And these are the little nuances that women don't even think that men know. But this is our men tuition, which I like to call it. And women they're oblivious and they know nothing about guys. That's why she believes that this unicorn of a man exists. A guy that's dominant and that's going to be submissive at the same time and let her dominate. Not a real guy, not what you want. These women are totally confused. And this is why most of them are going to die single, childless, and manless by 2030, which is 5 years away, guys. Crazy, man. Like the numbers are just racking up. But anyway, I enjoy the fact that you guys watch my videos. Thank you for watching. Make sure you guys like the video, sub to the channel with post notifications on, because I'm pretty much posting a video every single day on this channel. I got to get back up to cooking this content. You already know who I am. Bounty Villains up, Mastodon's down. Let's get it. Let's go. I'm going to see you guys all in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
If one of us eat, then we all ball. Sip coladas out in Cancun. Please stop praying for my downfall. It ain't coming no time soon. From the concrete, a little bitty rose grew. Any